Cooking with Daryl, I guess. Instead of doing barbecue this time, we're gonna do something a little bit different. A couple days ago, I went to the butcher shop and I picked up a fresh pork belly. This one here. It's gonna be a bit of a drawn out process. We're gonna go through the brining process today. We're gonna have it, put it in one of these Ziploc bags or a couple of Ziploc bags for about a week or 10 days. We'll flip it every day, and then we'll come back to this. We'll put it in the Bradley smoker and we'll smoke it naturally. So I guess we'll just get started here. The first thing we want to do is you want to remove the skin off the back side. Take that, throw that away. Okay, so then we go ahead and we'll mix up our brine. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. So the recipe that we're gonna use, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. We can get it. It's pork belly, 3/4 of a cup of distilled water, 6 tablespoons of brown sugar, 4.5 teaspoons of sea salt. I like to use sea salt instead of kosher salt because it's not quite as salty. Anybody that complains that bacon's too salty would appreciate the sea salt. And then celery salt. We use that in place of any nitrates that would be in commercial bacon. So, and then we're gonna go back. We're gonna smoke it with either hickory or apple on my Bradley smoker. I think I'm probably gonna go with apple, but we got a couple weeks before we have to worry about that. So, okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that. So it calls for 6 tablespoons of brown sugar. And this isn't an exact science. Six. 4.5 teaspoons of salt. Like I say, we're using sea salt this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Call that good enough. Celery salt. Celery salt. That's just 1/2 teaspoon. Take that and mix it up. Use my fingers. Water. got to make the belly fit inside one of these Ziploc bags. I don't have one bigger, so I'm just gonna have to cut the pork belly. That's all there is to that. I think on this one there's quite a bit of fat on that end, so I'm just gonna take it and trim both ends off. It's mostly fat anyways. See if that'll go in there now. Still don't think it's gonna fit. I might just cut it in half. I don't think I have a choice. That looks like pretty good bacon, doesn't it? And then put in some of the brine. Let's save half of the other one. Just like that. Try to squeeze as much air out of it as you can. I should probably do that with the other one. And that's it. So make sure it's zip-locked. And then it just goes in the refrigerator. And each day we're going to turn it over for 7 to 10 days, and then we'll come back to it. I guess next weekend we'll come back to it, and then we'll put it into the Bradley smoker to finish it off. And we're back. So a couple weeks ago, we started brining some pork bellies that we're going to turn into bacon. Well, it's been 10 days now. They've been brining in the fridge for a couple weeks, so I wanted to go ahead and turn them into bacon. And to do that, we're going to put them into my Bradley smoker today. I've gone and preheated it. The recipe says smoke with hickory or apple on the Bradley smoker to 165 degrees, or until the internal temperature is 155 degrees. So you don't want to over smoke this. If you wind up going too warm, you're going to wind up rendering the fat. You don't want to do that at this stage. That's what you want it to do when you're cooking it. So, okay, I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to have a quick look at it here. So these are the bacon. That's the pork bellies I was talking about. As you can see, put them on the racks. Then I've got the, I'll just put this for you guys to be able to see here. Homemade bacon, pork belly, smoked with hickory or apple and Bradley smoker at 165 degrees till internal temperature is 155. Do not over smoke. So you don't want to render the fat, like I said. So I just have a quick look inside there. That's just getting started. That's the inside the Bradley smoker. I'm using hickory wood today. Got our pork bellies in there. And my PID temperature controller is showing 127 degrees right now. It'll get up to temperature 165 is what we want. And however long it takes, I guess. I'm not really sure how long it's going to take. We'll monitor it as we go, and I'll let you know. So here we are back outside again. Just come out to check this. As you can see, 165. That doesn't actually flash like that, it just kind of looks like it on the camera, but that's what we want. Still smoking away. Woo, we got quite a bit of smoke. Looks good to me. It's our bacon smoke generator. So we'll be back. It's got to reach an internal temperature of 155, 150 to 155. I suspect it's going to be around 6 hours to do that. We started at 5 o'clock in the evening, so around 11, hopefully it'll be done. We'll come back out, we'll check it with the thermometer and see where we're at, maybe a little bit before that. So I just stepped outside here, it's about 8 o'clock. As you can see, it's 165 still. But, we're gonna just do a little temperature check here and just to see where, just to get a benchmark, see where we're at. .71 Fahrenheit. We have quite a ways to go. That one's quite a bit thicker, so 33. We're going to be here a while. That's all right. That's what we do. Just wait it out. So here we are one more time. It's a little after 10 o'clock. As you can see, it still holds steady, 165, 166 degrees. I'm gonna open this up and have another look. See what we got cooking. Oh, we know it's bacon. How's that look, hey? What have we got for temperature? Oh, there we go. Showing 130 Fahrenheit. I don't think my thermometer's working very well, but it briefly showed 130. I would think that's probably right. There we go. 115. That's probably right. So I would say a couple more hours will be there. So here we are outside again. Temperature I got this open so it's 144. We're just going to take the temperature here. What do we got? $150. 153, so that one's ready to come off. Perfect. All right, that's good, so we'll take them off. So here we are back in the house again. It's about 11:30, so this took 6.5 hours total. I was outside, you guys saw, I got this one to, I think it was 153. I'm just gonna see if it, see what it says here. So, see, it's 151. Perfect. Anywhere between 150 and 155 is where we want to be. So I overshot this one a little bit. $161. That's not too bad, but we didn't render the fat, so it'll be absolutely fine. But have a look at those. Those look amazing, don't they? Once we let those cool in the refrigerator, we'll get them cut up and I'll take a couple of pictures.